What's going on YouTube? Ronin Frog 87 here, guys. In today's discussion, I wanted to talk about, since it is ban list season time, I wanted to talk about, a couple of cards, things that we want to see off the list, things that we think, should move up the list. And this isn't exactly a ban list discussion video. I'm not gonna go through everything I want to see come back or get banned or get restricted and whatnot. I just wanted to talk about some cards and one card today in particular, which is Card Trooper, obviously, that I think maybe could move up the list. A little shooting the shit here with the bad list. And Card Trooper, Card Trooper is one of my favorite cards of all time. It's currently at 2, and what damage could Card Trooper really do at 3? I mean, for those of you who do not remember, for those of you who aren't old school players, Card Trooper was restricted to 1 a long time ago because back before when Card Trooper was hot, when Card Trooper was a hot commodity, he had his own deck called Troop Dupe Swoop. So you would summon your Card Trooper, you activate Machine Duplication, special summon 2 more Card Troopers from your deck. Then you would activate their effects. You mill a total of 9 cards. And that's a shitload of damage. That's like that's like what, 5,700 damage alone for the Card Troopers. And then so it basically your opponent was basically screwed, because on top of that you can also activate limited removal for the an OTK if that 5,000 plus damage wasn't enough to kill them. Basically your opponent either took a lot of damage, got OTK'd, or if they somehow managed to have like a Mirror Force back there, they would lose out on a lot of card advantage because hey, you blow up, you attack with the Card Troopers, your opponent Mirror Forces, and you just gain a lot of advantage off your Card Troopers even though they all died. It was crazy. Like, Card Trooper is like a really old floater, and one of the before like Burning Abyss, before Shaddolls, before all these other free cheap floaters, there was triple Card Trooper. So that's why Konami limited him to 1. I can't even talk anymore. And so yeah, and then a few years later, Card Trooper moved up to 2, and it basically, I don't remember him doing anything if I recall, if my memory that isn't failing me here. Card Trooper at 2 didn't do anything that much, even though people thought it was going to. And then the last, I guess, meta relevant deck to really utilize 2 Card Troopers was like a couple years ago with Dragon Rulers, and that was before like Lightsworn Dragon Rulers made the scene. For that Lightsworn deck with Raiden in there. And they were using Card Trooper, and then like the freaking Lightsworn deck came out, and they basically replaced him. And the ban list also, they had to replace Card Troopers with Raiden, and then for the rest is history. And so yeah, so basically, basically I'm asking the question: would 3 Card Trooper do anything? And I don't think it will, because like I've said, what decks would even benefit from triple Card Troopers? I mean, Card Troopers have basically been replaced by a Mathematician. Decks like Shaddolls and all the implants, Flan variants, they all run Mathematician over Card Trooper because Mathematician gives you that precise guaranteed mill. Even though it only gives you 1 mill, it's the monster that you want to mill. Whereas Card Trooper, you end up milling things you may not want to mill, and it's not guaranteed that you're going to mill what you want. And so that's why basically people have replaced him with Mathematician. And so what decks could really utilize triple Card Trooper? Infernoid? Well, like I said, guys, now more than ever, deck space is really tight in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh decks because the card pool is so immense that Infernoid, they rather play things like a Lightsworn engine plus reasonings, and they just don't have room for Card Troopers. And Shaddolls, like I said, they rather play Mathematician because it's exactly what they want to mill. And plants haven't, plant-based decks haven't been meta relevant for a while, and so triple Card Trooper wouldn't do any harm there. Personally, I would love for Card Trooper to come back to 3 so I can put it in my my fun level 3 decks, but that's just me. But other than that, Card Trooper will not make any meta relevant, he won't be a meta bomb. He won't basically make any decks more playable than what they already are. If I can spit it out here. He won't make any decks more meta relevant than what they already are. So basically, Card Trooper can go to 3 and no one will blink an eye. Now maybe it would, because stranger stuff has happened in this game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But as for now, for the foreseeable future, Triple Card Trooper is safe. You know, we can safely move him up to 3. Konami, you should do it. You know, and we'll make, you know, what would it hurt? You know, the only thing that I can see that might make Konami not want to put him to 3 is you know, there's more Despot support coming out, guys, because right now Despots have like some crazy OTK potential. It's not always consistent, but it's there. They're getting more cards, you know, to fine tune that deck to make it a little bit more consistent, and you know, Despots can abuse machine duplication as well, and so there's that, but I really doubt that. So yeah, take that for what you will. Alright guys, so that's what I think. I think Card Trooper can basically safely make it off the bound. It can go to 3. You know, it's no longer necessary to keep it at 2. It won't do anything. It won't do much, if anything at all. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Card Trooper should stay at 2? Do you guys even care otherwise? I mean, no one's talking about this whatsoever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button so you guys can see content just like this and much more. And as always, I am Ronin Frog 87, bidding you farewell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.